I'm about to take on a monster Philly cheesesteak sandwich challenge at Tops Tavern in Rosemount, Minnesota, where brave challengers must finish an entire 45-inch cheesesteak sandwich, which is broken up into 5 equal parts. And these cheesesteak sandwiches are absolutely packed with loads of meat, tons of American cheese, along with diced onions, all of which is between a fresh French baguette loaf. And if that wasn't enough already, this Philly cheesesteak challenge also comes with 2 pounds of Tops Tavern's golden fries. Finish this massive cheesesteak challenge within the 1-hour time limit, you get the meal for free, a free shirt, and your picture up on the wall of fame. Fail, however, and you pay $45 for the meal and hang your head in shame, knowing that you just lost a challenge that was beat by a 12-year-old girl.
What?
That's right. One of the very few winners of this challenge was in fact a 12-year-old girl. She was the record holder, that is, until the big man himself, Randy Santel, came crashing in and took the record for himself with a time of 33 minutes and 56 seconds. Now, was I looking to take a shot at Randy Santel's record? Well, I wasn't so sure, because the previous food challenges on this trip were in fact starting to weigh me down.
Today's food adventure is going to be one that I'm semi-concerned about just because of how I'm feeling. Randy Santel has done this challenge, and then he barely just edged out this girl, this high school girl, for the record. I'm not even considering going for the record at this point. The way I'm just, my body's doesn't look like I'm big, but I feel heavy. I feel like a big old piglet. Anyways, enough talking for me. We're gonna go inside, take some photos, and get this food adventure started.
As I made my way into the restaurant, I prepared myself for the battle at hand. And while taking a peek in the kitchen to see how this cheesesteak sandwich monstrosity was being made, this is where something very interesting happened. Because as I watched this cheesesteak being assembled, I could feel my appetite starting to grow. And something inside me started to tell me that perhaps I should take a shot at the record. But I had to make that decision quickly, as the challenge was brought out shortly after. And so, I had to make a decision. Do I stay seated and casually cruise through this cheesesteak sandwich challenge? Or do I stand up and situate myself to take down Randy Santel's record? And with my decision made, all there was left to do was to shut up and eat. And just like that, it's on like Donkey Kong. Welcome to this food adventure video, where I'm not messing around. That's right, no foodie foreplay here. Just grabbing those cheesesteak sandwiches with both hands, then going to town and sending it down. You know who else isn't messing around? Tops Tavern, especially when it comes to these Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. Holy cow. They look great while being made in the kitchen, but somehow they still manage to exceed my expectations, which I'm perfectly okay with, because I absolutely love myself a good Philly cheesesteak sandwich. And if you're a fan, let me know in the comments down below. Honestly, I really should have these more in my life, especially when they are this good. That fusion of warm, juicy, tender meat that blends in with the cheese and the onions, sensational. And that softer French baguette, especially after having soaked up some of those juices, not too shabby either. After no time at all, it's on to cheesesteak sandwich number 2, as I'm looking to keep that magical momentum going. And I mean serious business here. Well, as serious as someone who wears candy accessories, booty socks, and the occasional turtle hoodie when the occasion calls for it. We are on a roll. Even after taking down the first 18 inches with ease, I'm looking just as forward to taking down the next 9.
Phrasing?
I'm still just absolutely loving these sandwiches. I must say, if you're in the area and you're looking for a good Philly cheesesteak sandwich, look no further. Plus, you get the added benefit of being treated with some great service and friendly staff, the type that you would expect in the Midwest. Even my eating rival, Eager Ethan, who's watching, cannot deny that I'm on an incredible pace. But the real question was, could I keep it up and finish out strong? Especially since I still had to finish 2 pounds of fries. It's about that time to tag in the tried and true Food Challenge MVP, the Diet Cola, for its dependable, cool, crisp, and refreshing flavors. It also helps out with burping up some of those pesky little air pockets that were in my stomach, which were becoming more of a nuisance as this challenge went on. Just a few more scraps here, as I always strive to practice the principle of clean plate, clean conscience. Channeling my inner, magical, food-fighting powers for what laid ahead. Because while I did take down those 45 inches like a champ,
phrasing,
having 2 pounds of fries after was not gonna be a cakewalk.
Told me he knew that he had choreographed that perfectly to win the song climax just now. He was like stomping it all together, and as soon as the song got into like the final chorus, he shoved it in his mouth.
Not sure what song was playing there, but apparently my eating was in sync with it. But I was also in my own groove, jamming out to some of my favorite songs to keep me zoned in as I look to devour this mound of fries, one fry ball at a time. Oh, hopefully I didn't rile up the ladies too much watching that. I'll have to check the comments after. But if you ever wondered about the ring pops, while they're mostly a fun, fashionable food accessory I like to wear, they can be a nice palate cleanser, helping to fight off flavor fatigue.
you're whooping his ass, eh?
I think they gave you not enough sandwiches.
Something like that. Woo! Nice.
Good job, Mitch.